Hey, how is it going, guys? Mutemu here, back again with another video. So guys, I know it's been long ever since I uploaded a tutorial. So guys, today I decided to edit this amazing photo. I shot this photo and I exposed, and I thought it would be nice if I crop it to a very nice close-up and just retouch it. And so let's get into this photo and let's retouch it. So okay, first thing, I love to color correct this photo, and I'll start by cropping to the Instagram size. So that's the size of 4x5 or 8x10. So let's crop this image. So I'll crop this image to I want to balance it very well to make sure it looks nice I think now with this we can work with this and retouch this photo. This is how to edit a photo in just less than 10 minutes, and let's go. First thing I'll do, I love to increase the shadows somewhere like that and reduce the exposure a little bit, the highlights a little bit, because I want to see details on the t-shirt. And the next thing I'll do, I'll just reduce the blacks a little bit, just like this, to something like that. And now with that, I guess the photo already looks nice. You can see there's a very big difference. Let me show you. This is how the image looks. This is how it looks, and this is how it looks now. And now I think we're good to go. I just right click and edit in Photoshop. So guys, you can see we are right here now in Photoshop, and the first thing I'll do, I'll remove any visible dot or blemish on the model's skin. So what I'll do, I'll just I'll duplicate the layer twice. Okay, disable layer 1, copy, then go to layer 2, go to layer 1, then go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. I'll identify a place in the model skin where I guess the texture is a little bit high, and then push this to something like 6. Don't forget we cropped our image. Let's say 6.8, then say okay, and then go to image, apply image. And because this picture, it's a 8-bit image, let's see, it's a 16-bit image, we'll change the format of creating the gray layer or the texture layer. Those you want to do, image, apply image, select of course layer 1. Instead of subtract, use add, right? And then click 2 and offset of 0. Then make sure you invert the layer and you get your gray layer there. Okay, this is now your texture layer. And then change the blending mode to linear light. Okay, and then create a black and white copy on top of this. Hope we are good up to there. Now pick your, on this texture layer or the layer 1 copy, pick your clone stamp tool. Okay, and then just sample and paste on the blemish you want to remove. Sample and paste. Okay, sample and paste, sample and paste, sample and paste, sample and paste, and sample and paste, sample and paste, sample and paste, sample and paste. So you can see this picture already looks nice. The next thing I'll do, I'll pick my lasso tool. Of course, I'll feather it to 22. Click my color layer or layer 1, then just draw on this area like this. Sorry about that, guys. Draw like that. Blur, Gaussian blur. You remember the value you used. Let's just write here 20, 24. See how the picture looks. You can see the picture already looks retouched. That area, if I could just put all this in a group, you can see there's a little bit there's a big difference. Okay, so let's go, let's continue. Let's come to this other area like this. Draw your, like that, your lasso. Okay, go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Then you can reduce the opacity, the radius a little bit. Okay, I think we're good up to that level right there, like that. Guys, this is a tutorial on, now pick your mixer brush tool and now blend on the areas where you didn't manage to draw, and zoom out a little bit. Now you can see these areas, there are more details and it's easier to draw. Just brush like this with your mixer brush tool, like that. Sorry guys, of late I have been uploading most behind the scenes, but I'll try at least I upload as many tutorials as possible. But you can see it's very easy to retouch, like it's very easy to do frequency separation. So you can see guys what we have done like there. You can see the before and after. Okay, sorry. You can see the before after frequency separation. The next thing I'll do, I'll just pick my, create a gray layer for dodge and burn. This is what I'll do. I'll press Ctrl Shift and N in your keyboard. Then on mode here, change to soft light. Okay, and make sure fill soft light neutral color 50% gray. Then select there. Then say okay. Create a black and white layer on top of this, so that we can identify the shadows and the highlights. Okay, what a brush tool there. Okay, pick your brush tool. Select on the, let's call this dodge and burn, and now make sure your flow is at 1%. When it's at white, here the foreground color is white, we are dodging. When it's at black, we are burning. Let's dodge first. Let's just highlight this area like this, reduce there like this. And this is exactly how I did this photo from my on my Instagram page, and yeah, it's like the easiest way you can actually do frequency separation. Now let's pick black and then just burn that area like that. Let's burn these areas like this, like this, like this, like this, then this black and white, and boom. Now if you can reduce the opacity a little bit like that, so that it won't be so visible, and I put like, sorry, if I could just drag this in this group like this, and then show you before, after, before, after, before, after. The next thing I'm doing some color grading. So I've merged everything together. I just selected the group and selected the background copy. You can either Control Shift and Alt and E to create a merge layer. Okay, then duplicate, Control J to duplicate it, then select subject. Okay, so first thing, I'll just want to put some moodiness in the background. So you see, after selection, go to new adjustment layer, then select brightness and contrast, then press Alt in your keyboard, then press inside your picture, then Control I to invert. Of course, press on this on the click to see the dialog box for the brightness and contrast, then press inside on this to see this feathering here, then just drag it a little bit. Okay, then what you do, right click and just reduce the brightness a little bit. Of course, go to new adjustment layer tena, then select selective color. Okay, press right here, then drag this, press Alt in your keyboard, then drag this up here so that replace layer mask, then say yes, of course, then right click on the selective color, go to blacks, then you can just play around with the blacks like this to get that moody, like that, like the colors you want on the background, like, because you don't want it to look so plain. Yeah, like that, of course. Now we're good there. Now go to selective color. This time around, don't rank this because we're working on the overall image. Go to red, push this way, and then push the yellows this way and the blacks this way, of course. Then go to yellows, push this way and push this way, and just like that we have a fully edited image. If I could just put all this in a group and show you before, after, before, after, before editing, before, after. And now if I could show you completely the before in Lightroom, this is how the before was. This is how our image looked before we did anything. And now if I could just right click this and edit in Photoshop, yeah, this is how our image looked before we did anything in Lightroom, and now this is how our image looks after editing. You see there is a very big difference. So guys, that's just how you can edit a picture in less than 10 minutes. So guys, I'll upload a new video. Hope you guys like this video. If you liked, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, guys, because that really helps my channel a lot, so that my content can be seen by as many people as possible. And also don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. See you.